along with my partner, Chris Singleton. It's the Cleveland Guardians. And taking the ball for Seattle, Casey Mize. What do we have on him?
A power pitcher that is going to pitch aggressively with the fastball. His fastball velocity ranks near the top in the league. He'll also throw the slider, but if you're a hitter, be ready for the fastball. You're going to see a few of them during your at-bat.
And we're underway. Up the middle, Wynn fires to first on the run.
Oh.
Pretty nice play there. Here's the Guardians lineup now. And a big part of it, a guy with a great track record, Jim Thome. Curtis Granderson digs in for the Guardians. This one belted deep left field, on its way, gone. His second of the year, and it gives him the lead in the first. It's 1-0. Chris, he's homered in back-to-back games now.
Yep, seeing the ball well, and he's got his timing locked in. He's looking pretty dangerous at the dish right now. Well, he took the split finger that was away and stayed on playing with it nicely. That's one of the most difficult pitches to square up. He just did it, and right there, he was a professional hitter.
Here's a big power threat. Ryan Howard. Swing and a base hit. So a man aboard now with one away.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
Jim Thome now at the plate as he swings through strike one. Ground ball right side, could be two. Here's Wynn for one. On the nailer, they get two. His homer brings the Guardians a bit closer. It's now 1-0. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And towing the slab for the Cleveland Guardians, Bert Blyleven. And as usual with him, Singy, I think we can expect plenty of strikeouts. Stepping in, Edgar Martinez.
Outside.
Martinez.
And that's down and away.
Four-seam fastball. High outside. Changeup. Middle outside.
Swings through that.
Slider. Low outside.
Misses
Yep,
off
that ball
the
went
plate.
out.
And that's ball two.
Slider. Middle inside.
Outside with a breaking ball.
Slider. Low outside.
Down the right field line and a base hit. And the tying run is on base. Here's Josh Naylor. 3 for 9 of the series coming in. And that
Inside,
misses. Ball one.
Four-seam fastball. Low inside.
High fly ball near the pole. That one is foul.
Oh, that's a really good pass of the ball right there. Just a little bit too quick. He's got to find a way, just let it travel a hair more.
Martinez aboard here at first with nobody out. Swing and a miss. The velocity blasted it right past him. All right, let's take a look at the lineup. It features a great veteran presence, Mike Cameron. Billy Williams getting ready to hit. Line drive. Can't get there. Base hit. Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds at second with one gone. Now it's Randy Arozarena. 3 for 8 in the series coming in. That one lifted to left. Jones under it. Takes it in for the out. So digging in, Ken Griffey Jr. Homered last night, added another hit as well.
Oh, that's it.
Two-seam fastball. Middle outside.
Could be
Oh,
some
that's
action
out.
here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
Four-seam fastball. High inside.
2 on, 2 outs. Sliced hard, but foul down the left side.
Two-seam fastball. Low middle.
Ground ball up the middle. Oh, what a stop. From his knees, the throw.
He's out.
What a play. Inning over.
Proof right there of why he's a Gold Glover. Flash that leather around and make everybody excited. Nice job to end the inning.
We move ahead to the top of the second now. Stepping up for the Guardians, Johnny Bench. Swinging a ground ball up the middle. It's through for a hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single. Down the third baseman, Chase Headley blasted 2 home runs in last night's game. In the air to left center. He's got it. 1 down. And up next for Cleveland, David Justice. Swinging it well in the series so far. He's 5 for 9. Lifted in the air, right center field. Makes a nice running catch. And there's 2 down.
Nothing instills more confidence in a team than a center fielder who makes a great play like that on the run. They can feed off the energy he brings just from his playmaking abilities.
And that one is lifted in the air. Griffey should have this one. And that is that. 1 left for the bottom half of inning number 2. And stepping in for the Mariners, Brendan Donovan. Blyleven making his first start of the year. And he was born in the Netherlands. That one close, ruled a ball. Ball 1. Challenge from behind the dish here. And on further review, it was a strike. So they've still got both their challenges.
Slider. Middle inside.
Here's the 0-2. Popped up. Rollins settles under it. And a quick out, number 1. Here's the catcher, Francisco Alvarez. Went deep in the ball game last night. Fastball for a strike.
I mean, that's perfect location right on the black. I mean, over and over again, this guy demonstrates the ability to hit those spots. They're so tough to do anything with as a hitter.
Inside.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Just blown away in that at bat. 3 fastballs, all strikes. He wasn't even able to foul one off. There's not much you can take away from an at bat like that as a hitter, other than maybe there's something wrong with your eyes. Got to have better timing on the fastball next time.
Mason Wynn stands in now and watches strike 1. Ball 1 there.
Slider. Middle outside.
Swing and a ground ball and foul ball.
Low outside.
2 down, nobody on. On the ground to the left. And it goes just foul.
Four-seam fastball. High outside.
In the air, left field. Jones drifts towards it. And that is that. Mariners go down quietly there. We played 2 innings. It's 1-0. Back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest news from around the league. That one found hard the other way. And a foul ball. The 0-2. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. So now back to the top of the order. And the batter will be the shortstop, Jimmy Rollins. Grounded out his first time. Hit in the air, center field. Griffey moving under it. And there's one down.
Up next for Cleveland.
Stepping up for the Guardians, Curtis Granderson. He's already homered in this game. Swing at a high fly ball, deep left field. That's got a chance. Onto the track, and he makes the catch.
The batter, number 6.
Now it's the DH, Ryan Howard. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Oh, great stop. Throw to second. It's there, and that's a great play. Set for the bottom of the third, and stepping in for the Mariners, Mike Cameron.
Slider. Low outside.
Gets him to chase after that one.
Two really good back-to-back sliders. Now in an 0-2 count. He's feeling real confident about finishing this hitter off. He can go anywhere he wants.
Rollins slinging it to first in time. Back to the top of the Seattle order. Edgar Martinez digs in now. Swing and a line drive, base hit out of the center field. And the tying run is on base.
He made that look easy, keeping his bat in the zone on plane for a long time. That leads to a high contact rate and more barrels, Boog. Even when you don't get it great, it's still hit hard enough to dunk something in like that in front of the center fielder.
Out to short, Rollins. Over to second for one. What a double play that was. Inning over. No runs, one hit, no errors, and no one left. On to the fourth. Now the 4-hole hitter for the Guardians, Jim Thome.
Jim Thome.
Swing and a broken bat roller towards third. Whips it to first on the run. And very nicely done for the out.
Up next for Cleveland.
Stepping up for the Guardians, Johnny Bench. Picked up a base hit to center his first time up. This one in the air, right field. Nice grab on the run. And there's 2 away. Chase Headley digs in for the Guardians. He's 0 for 1. Check swing. He held up. And that is ball 1. Next pitch is outside.
Hey!
On a line, base hit. And there it is. Keeps it rolling in this one, Singy. Now it's the right fielder, David Justice. Fly to center his first time. This one ripped, but foul to the right. Hammered, and this one could be extra bases. Headed for the plate. Relay throw home. The tag, and he's in there. And they take a 2-run lead.
Picks himself up an RBI. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. Ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it.
Swing and a ball lifted left field. And that'll do it. But a run will score in the inning on this RBI double. It's now bottom of the fourth, and stepping in for the Mariners, Billy Williams.
Well, he's been incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up until this point.
Four-seam fastball. High outside.
Hit hard, base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
I'd say a mistake pitch in an 0-2 count. Too good of a pitch to hit right there. You have to expand the zone. Keep that leadoff man off first base.
A Rosarena in the box now. No balls and a strike.
High now.
Swings through that one for strike 2.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up. Try to track the ball. Block it if you have to, as far as just a late swing that maybe you're not sure about. But
should be extra bases. Throw comes in. Runner stopped. Second and third. Nobody out.
No, just a nice job coming through in a pretty high leverage spot right there. That was exactly what you're looking to do with the pitch away, especially in that situation. Drive it into the opposite field gap. Got himself 2 bags on a great swing of the bat.
And that one a little below the knees. And the count now 2-0. Catcher challenge. We'll take another look. Didn't miss by too much, but it'll stay a ball. One challenge remaining for them now. 2 in scoring position. Nobody out. We're here in the bottom of the fourth. Right through there for a strike.
Four-seam fastball. High inside.
Swing and a pop-up. 1 away.
That was a good hard fastball with some nice ride up in the zone right there. Hitter looked like he was on it, but I think that velocity at the end just beat him. Instead of a line drive or something hit deep, it's a pop-up and an easy out for the defense.
Comes up empty.
I think ultimately you want to tie him up, get the ball in on the plate so that he can't get the barrel to it and hit it to the outfield.
Four-seam fastball. High inside.
2 on, 1 out. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Huge strikeout there. Francisco Alvarez now at the plate. He was a strikeout victim his first time.
Ball, that's out.
Two-seam fastball. Middle outside.
Check swing. Went around. And the count 1-1.
Middle outside.
Strike 2, and there's a real chance they get out of this without allowing a run. Got him swinging for the strikeout.
Couple of strikeouts with runners on. Sometimes you got to really bear down, and he did just that. Nice job.
We go to the top of the 5th. Stepping up for the Guardians, Adam Jones. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
You know, these Guardians doing a good job of simply getting the bat on the ball in this game, and the numbers back that up. They have yet to strike out, and they're averaging more than a hit per inning. That's a great recipe for success right there.
Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. And a good start to the inning. So the Guardians lineup turns over. Now it's the shortstop, Jimmy Rollins. In the air, right field, Cameron moving under this one. Brings it in. And there's one down. Now the number 2 hitter, Curtis Granderson. He's already homered here in this one. Yeah, a big swing and a miss. Hit on the ground by B2. Donovan over to second. Not in time at first. It's a fielder's choice. So in now for Cleveland, Ryan Howard. 1 for 2.
Well, if he's going to steal second, you want him to go early in the count. That way he's not a distraction to the hitter at the plate. Go ahead and get it out of the way so the hitter can focus on the pitch.
Hey!
He must have been looking for something else because he gave up on that pitch a little early. It was right down Main Street. Probably not going to see a better pitch to hit in this at bat.
Line drive, base hit. They stop the lead runner at second. Now 2 on with 2 outs. So next will be the 4-hole hitter for the Guardians, Jim Thome.
Ball 1.
That one finds the zone. Strike 1. Some activity in the Mariners bullpen. Jose A. Ferrer, the left-hander, is getting that big fastball of his ready to go. Zulueta. Oh, that ball finds its way to the outfield. A base hit. The run scores from second. It's an RBI single, and they take a 3-run lead. First and second, 2 outs. Johnny Bench, the next to hit.
Well, the good thing so far is that he hasn't issued any free passes. Unfortunately, they're making pretty good contact, so not getting the swings and misses and making that defense work behind it.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
Clearly he was sitting on a fastball right there and just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment. Now he's just going to have to battle with 2 strikes.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Two on, 2 outs. Swing, and he popped it up. He's got it, and that is that. We head to the bottom of the 5th, and stepping in for the Mariners, Mason Wynn. Right through there for a strike.
Well, these Mariners finding ways to get on base, but they still need help driving them home. They've had their chances with runners in scoring position, but nobody's been able to deliver a big hit in those situations.
And there's 1 down.
And you got to give some credit to the other side as well. They've been able to get out of a few tough jams, but frustration is mounting for this offense, no doubt.
Cameron now in the box, comes up empty with a swing there.
Outside.
Line drive, base hit, and that's a 1-out single.
Well, he's been working out of the stretch just about the entire game, Boog. A lot of base runners on against him, and he's just done a really nice job of scattering the hits, not giving up any runs. But at some point, your luck usually runs out.
That's outside.
And an ABS challenge coming from behind the dish. So the call stands. So they're now out of challenges.
Changeup. Middle outside.
And that drops in for a strike.
Slider. Middle outside.
This to third. Headley to second. On to first, double play. He continues to roll on the mound as 5 shutout innings are in the books. Guardians 3 and the Mariners nothing. Back at the ballpark, let's take a look at some of the moments that stand out to us.
Now pitching for the
Jose A. Ferrer on to pitch out of the pen here.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Digging in, Chase Headley. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Right now, he's making a really hard game look really easy. And here is David Justice. Foul ball there. One. Swing and a miss, and that one missed by a ton.
Let's see if he's willing to use the whole field right here. Definitely pounding him away.
Ground ball,
That
left
ball's
side.
foul.
And that's just foul. In the air, left field. Fair ball. Lead runner holds up, They're at first and second with nobody out. So up next, Dustin Pedroia. Swing and a ball lined out towards center. He's got it. Runner tags at second.
That was just a great jump and route to the ball. Well, it had to be. If he was going to cover all that ground and bring in that sinking liner, that's the way it had to be done. Nice job.
That one the other way. That's a base hit. Rounds third, headed for the plate. In comes the run from second. Safe. And that's his third hit.
Well done. Drives in the run. That was maybe even a little off the plate, but no problem getting the barrel to it. Man, he does such a nice job, and that's what you're supposed to do with the pitch in that location.
And now here is Jimmy Rollins. Here's your one. He caught it behind his back. The feed for one.
Just stop it. A great showcase of focus, athleticism, and hand-eye coordination. What a play.
Stepping up for the Guardians, Curtis Granderson. He crushed one out of here earlier, an absolute tape measure shot.
Yeah, indeed. It was a rocket. Just launched that thing. His swing, man, is so clean right now. I doubt he even felt the baseball make contact with the bat.
2 on, 2 outs.
Ball, that's out.
What a stop. Over to first. And that's a nice play to end the inning. But a run will score in the inning on this RBI double. It's now a 4-0 ball game. You're watching Cleveland. Well, we go bottom 6. And stepping in for the Mariners, Josh Naylor. High fly ball, right field. Justice on the move. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. 1 pitch and 1 out. Billy Williams up next for the Mariners. Close one, doesn't get the call.
Fastball.
And that's ball 1.
Outside.
Well, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or 2 is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
2 down, base is empty. Randy Arozarena will hit next. Fastball for a strike.
Well, as good as things can be, it can be a tough day at the office, even for the skippers. Seeing the offense just sputter, not able to get anything going.
Low outside.
Battling here as he fouls it away.
4-seam fastball. High inside.
2 down, nobody on. And that's a strikeout looking. That was pretty nasty. Make it 6 shutout innings for him out there now. This is Guardians baseball. We go to the top of the 7th. This offense has lifted them to a lead with plenty of hits so far in this one as we look at the spray chart.
Yeah, it looks like they've been spreading it out pretty well in this one, Boog. Spraying the ball all over the yard. Good team effort at the dish.
Strike 2.
Just a really nice slider down and in there. He wants to get the hitter thinking fastball, speed him up, and just subtract some velocity and add a little movement.
Got him swinging.
Well, that slider down and away, it's just kind of a slow death. With 2 strikes you're looking to protect, and halfway to the plate, you know you've committed, and you know you're going to have no chance of touching it. Tell you what, sometimes you just have to tip your cap.
Oh, look at the stop. And they get the out. Manager out of the dugout. Yasver Zulueta gets handed the rock out of the pen. This is his 3rd time out this year. Now it's going to be Johnny Bench. 1 for 3. Swing and a miss. And the count is 0-2.
Well, he's been aggressive right out of the box, and a smart pitcher is going to play off of that, especially when you get to 2 strikes.
Out towards right center field. Grabs it on the run. And that's the 3rd out. Bottom of the seventh, and stepping in for the Mariners, Ken Griffey Jr.
Number 24, Ken Griffey.
That one catches the zone. Strike
Four-seam
one.
fastball. High inside.
Swinging a foul straight back.
Slider. Low inside.
Swings and misses, struck him out.
Oh, there he gets the slider in on his hands, and it just eats him up. You know, it's hard to get the bat around on a pitch like that in tight. You just feel like you're crowded on the inside part of the plate. Can't get any extension. That's one he definitely should have laid off of.
So
Slider.
digging in, Brendan
Low
Donovan.
inside.
Fouled off left side.
Changing speeds has this lineup completely off balance in this one. We've seen a lot of mistimed swings, and it's been a challenge for these
Ball,
hitters to get
catch
their
inside.
rhythm right. Definitely a
Slider.
swing and miss slider
Middle
down
outside.
and in. He finished that really well. Just couldn't get him to offer at it.
Line drive to short and caught.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball,
Slider.
not everything is
Low
in your control.
outside.
2 down, nobody on. That one
Nope,
outside.
outside.
And the count is 1-1.
Slider. Middle outside.
Got the bat going too soon. It's strike
Slider.
2.
It really
Low
looks like these
outside.
hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider.
Got him swinging for the strikeout. Picks up strikeout number 7. Another scoreless inning, and now that we go to the
Leading
8th.
off for the
Stepping up for the Guardians,
number
Chase
8.
Headley.
Picking up where he left off last game, Boog. Really comfortable in the box. You can see it in his body language.
And he grounds one back up the middle into the outfield, base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single. And now the right fielder, David Justice. That one missed. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Troy Taylor, the hard-throwing righty, is up and loosening. Bizzardo getting cranked up as well. The 1-1 is fouled off. That one is absolutely belted. Carrying well. See you later. A 2-run shot, and they add to their lead. It's 6-0.
That's a swing that'll boost the win probability for sure. It's like he's playing wiffle ball up there, and that's typically not the easiest way to hit a home run. To the slight opposite field, into the gap. Man, making it look easy, that's for sure.
There comes the skipper out of the dugout.
For the
New pitcher for the Mariners,
number
Edward
83,
Bizzardo. He's making his second appearance of the season.
Bizzardo.
Looks like a pinch hitter for the Guardians, Chase Utley.
Man, it must be nice to pull a superstar off your bench, huh?
Nobody out with a pair of runs across in the frame, and we're in the top of the 8th. Pitch misses, ball 1. Bizzardo, a righty that throws with power. He features a slider, a sinker, a four-seamer, and occasionally works in a splitter. The 1-2. Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. And one gone. Adam Jones digs in for the Guardians. 3 for 3 with 2 singles and a double.
That's a ball.
Fastball for a strike.
Nope. Outside.
That one fouled off. 2-2. This one in the air, center field. Griffey settles underneath it. He's got it. 2 away. So back to the top of the order. Now at the plate, Jimmy Rollins. High fly ball down the left field line. Williams really on his horse. And a foul ball. 2 down, nobody on. And a foul ball. The 0-2. Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. Left field. Williams trying to get there. Makes the grab on the run. And that is that. Cleveland with a pair on this blast. It's now a 6-0 ball. Bottom of the 8th. And stepping in for the Mariners, Mason Wynn.
Outside. That's a ball.
Here. It's a 6-run lead at this point. Got to attack hitters even if you give up a solo shot. In this situation, you expect the batters to be a little more patient, possibly take until they get a strike. With that, you don't want to miss your opportunity to get ahead early in the count. He didn't right there.
Slings to first in time. Now it's the right fielder, Mike Cameron.
High outside.
He was the big part of the field last time. Nice liner to center.
Slider.
The M's with a lot of ground to make up. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. To third. Throw to first in time. And up next for Seattle, Edgar Martinez.
Well, impressed that he went right after him on that first pitch. That's the key. Try to get ahead in the count, then you can play around a little bit more as the at-bat expands.
Rollins gets it to first, and Martinez is out. And the Mariners set down 1-2-3. 8 innings. All set to start the 9th in this one. Stepping up for the Guardians, Curtis Granderson. On the ground, right side, Donovan. Tosses to first. 1 pitch and 1 out.
Good late bite on that slider. Got the hitter out in front, rolled over on it. Exactly what he was supposed to do.
Howard in the box here, lets that one go for a ball.
Well, he had a pretty good look at that pitch and not sure exactly what tied him up there. Couldn't pull the trigger, and perhaps the best pitch he'll see in this at bat to hit.
Win. Slings to first in time. Here comes the skipper. So out of the bullpen for the Mariners, Cooper Criswell.
I think it's got to be a little tough coming in out of the pen when your guys are trailing so big on the scoreboard. Just doesn't have the same intensity to it, but he's got to find a way because these batters count the same for his stats, obviously, regardless of the score.
Ground ball right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and and now it's Josh Naylor. 0 for 3 in this one. In the air, left field, Jones makes his way towards it, and he can't quite get there. It's a foul ball.
Four-seam fastball. High inside.
Foul ball.
Slider. Low inside.
0-2 now. Lined into left center, base hit. And the leadoff man aboard.
Four-seam
Billy
fastball.
Williams up
High
next for the
outside.
Mariners. On the ground right side. And foul ball.
Four-seam fastball.
I mean, his pitch efficiency, ability to get ahead in the count, at times pitch to contact, let the defense work behind him. That's why he's still in the game here in the 9th inning.
Struck him out swinging. Strikeout number 8.
Oh, kind of a weird pitch and a weird swing on that strikeout. It's just a slider that caught a lot of the plate. I'd say a very hittable location. But in the box, I think he just gave up on it way too early. And by the time he realized it was dropping into the zone, he just fires off a really poor swing.
Ball, that's
You
just
just
out.
don't see it that much
Slider.
anymore. A guy
Low
being this
outside.
efficient and getting this deep into the game.
I wonder if he's going to be able to close it
Slider.
out. There's just something
Middle
about
outside.
that 9th inning. But being at under 100 pitches,
Ball,
he's still
that
got
pitch
plenty
is
of
out.
fuel left in the tank.
Two-seam fastball. High inside.
Fights it off. He'll see another.
Four-seam fastball. Low outside.
Swings and lines one towards the gap. And that's got extra bases written all over it. Coming home. The relay throw. And he's out easily. So they're down to their final out.
Middle outside.
Now here is Ken Griffey Jr.
Slider. Low inside.
They're down to their final strike.
Just an outstanding
Slider.
job of
Middle
spinning the
inside.
baseball, moving it around, doing what he does.
Ball, inside.
Slider. Low inside.
Left field. Can't get to it, and this should score the run. Arozarena in to score. It's 6-1. And in at second with an RBI double. So a runner at second, 2 down. Brendan Donovan up next for the Mariners.
Hey.
Changeup. Low outside.
Strike 2.
He finds himself in a tough
Slider.
situation
Middle
early.
inside.
Just going to try to simplify it. Take a knock the other way if you can.
Good job to fight that one off.
Four-seam fastball. High outside.
And at second. In the air, right field, Justice. Under it. And that'll do it. The Guardians take the first 3 games of this 4-game set.
Well, this guy was dominant all game long. He had the stamina, and he was efficient with his pitches, getting all the way through this one for a complete game. He gave up 1 run, but when you look at it, an excellent performance, and more importantly, his team got the win.
6-1 is your final here today. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon.